Eyes
Yeah, you do look a little brighter.
You can see the definition in your face.
Yeah, you
Although-
can see your eyes a little. There's a sparkle in your eyes.
Thank you. It might be a little too bright. I might need to shade it up. I was a little too much detail.
Just
No,
no.
I don't
not
know if
enough
we need our
detail, if you
audience
ask me.
seeing.
This is technically, if I do my calculations correct, this is gonna be our Halloween episode. Like this will release the day right before Halloween. So
That's why I dressed up, and
Yeah.
Chatwin
Oh,
dressed up as
shit.
my dad.
I was gonna say he's a ghost since he made himself whiter with a light.
No, that was
Oh,
hey, repping the team,
Oh,
both teams.
Nice, very nice.
the home team.
Speaking of Halloween, how do you guys feel about candy corn?
I can't believe you brought that up.
I knew we'd get
You
here.
know,
I knew we had to
Was it-
have a contentious episode one of these days.
it's a candy that I did not used to like.
Are you trying to divide our audience? Like
I didn't
right
care
down
for
the
it.
middle here. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm
Have you
all for
tried the-
reaching across the aisle, but get that shit out of
Have
my
you-
face. Get that out of here.
Chocolate candy
Get that
corn.
cone out of my face.
That looks moldy. That's chocolate, you said?
Yeah,
And they're okay.
we got pumpkin ones. Honestly, I prefer the chocolate ones. The chocolate ones are better. They got a chocolatey taste.
I don't know.
There goes our
Here's-
last viewer, dude.
He's gone.
I-
That's it.
In all honesty, I did used to like candy corn as a kid. I was really into it. And then in college, I had that thought. I was like, oh, maybe I'll try some candy corn. I remember that being good. And it fucking sucked. It was a bummer.
I like a little candy corn, but that's the kind of corn that you can burn yourself out of real quick.
Super
Yeah.
fast. Is this
fair.
your first tin of candy corn, David?
For
I
the
mean,
for
in-
the year, yeah. I usually since I like rediscovered, I'm like, oh, candy corn's kind of good. It's all right. I usually buy like one bag around the holiday time, and I just eat the one bag. So this is my one bag. I've moved it to a container.
It's good in small installments.
Yeah, exactly. Just once a year. It's a once a year kind of thing. It's not like a candy I'll seek out all the time.
With that light on chat, when you could really tell his disgust. You could see
It's making me really uneasy.
This whole thing's gonna be gone, Chatwin, by the
Oh.
time.
I mean, it's okay. It's like
Look at
the
that.
most okayest candy ever made.
Well, yeah, that's I'm trying not to eat too much sugar. So
it's
Okay
better than
is okay
circus
for me.
peanuts, that's for sure. That's circus peanuts.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're still going. Who
It's
the
just
fuck
like the
is eating
marshmallow
those?
one, right?
it's just like foam.
Yeah, it's shaped like a peanut.
Yeah, that's a no go.
Nah, Peeps, and I don't really care for marshmallow things. Like marshmallow flavor, okay, but it's just like sugar flavored. But like marshmallow as a concept, nah. Unless it's
It's like-
toasted.
It's a
I
base
love a- love a
ingredient.
good
Yeah, I
s'more.
love it in s'more, but that's the thing. It's only good when it's a part of something larger. It's like if someone said, "Oh, my favorite food is baking powder." You can't eat that. You have to use it in something else.
Some people eat straight marshmallows. They just pop them in.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That is really fucked up. All right, here's something else fucked up. The video over there we go. Really screws
It
up
was a
with the
good
timing.
tee off,
Show us
but,
something.
Everything is everything. Everything is everything. Everything is everything.
Everything is everything. Everything is.
I'm really gonna miss that theme
Freaky.
song. I kind of like it more than the real theme song, but it obviously can't replace it.
Are we gonna have a turkey themed one for November?
No, no.
Gobble gobble.
I've been having second thoughts about even doing the season 2 theme song.
I do want to do a Christmas one. I think that would be funny.
No, it would. I would. You know what? I'm going to champion a Christmas one and a Hanukkah one, and learn about any other holidays around there.
I think
Festivus.
there's Kwanzaa too.
Are you?
I almost thought, I'm like, would it be problematic if I did an episode on Kwanzaa? Because I don't know shit about Kwanzaa, and
I looked it up.
some
It's
people
a
say it's
really
made up.
recent. Yeah, it is made
It's
up.
very
It's
recent,
a recent
yeah.
thing
Yeah.
from like the
I think it was
70s from a guy.
yeah.
Apparently, that guy wasn't a very nice guy either.
Oh shit.
I guess technically everything was
Spoiler.
made up. At one point, everything was made up by someone
Yeah.
or some peoples.
Christmas and Hanukkah got like a 200-year advantage on Kwanzaa. In the far, far future, when our ancestors are living in a Konda, Kwanzaa is going to be a lot more legitimate.
Maybe. We'll see. How's your guys' week?
Hey, Kwanzaa.
Gave
it was
it
a late
shot.
zinger.
We gotta ruminate on a Kwanzaa.
Sorry
That
about
was
that.
That was a real
Oh my
late zinger.
god! Oh my god!
Thinking about that for a few seconds.
I'm glad you let it.
That one was cooking.
Yeah, I'm glad you let that simmer because that's. How was my week? I'll tell you. No, actually, I'm just going to change the subject. No. I will answer by changing.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah.
My week has been cooking a lot of spaghetti because now I'm a pasta boy.
Oh.
Started making. You guys know we delved into it in the group chat. I made spaghetti with your help. It was delicious. I thought I got to get better at this. So I've just been carbo loading, baby. Just having spaghetti meal after spaghetti. I'm eating like a football team over here.
Wait, bread makes you fat?
Wait, what kind of, like, just regular spaghetti, or are we talking angel hair, rotini, farfalle, elbow? What we got?
A little of everything.
Penne.
Well, no, a little of two things. On my dad's suggestion, my dad is very, very picky about how you make pasta. Like he gave me way too many instructions. He said, you got to do angel hair. Angel hair is the best one.
Oh,
So I did it.
I love angel hair. He's
do
right
too.
about that.
I disagree that he's right about that because I went back after I ran out of angel hair to the store, and they were all out. So I got spaghetti because to me, it's all fucking spaghetti. It's
They have thin spaghetti also, which is like in between.
I saw that, and then they had
spaghetti
thick
and angel
spaghetti too, where it's like,
Really?
Come on,
I haven't seen that. Come on.
they should just think
Make
of
up
other
your mind.
Italian names. Anyway, I got regular old medium thickness spaghetti, and I've been enjoying that more. But the reason I
Nice.
bring this up, guys, the day we're recording is National Pasta Day.
Is today National Pasta Day?
Happy National Pasta Day, guys.
Happy National Pasta Day.
Happy National Pasta
Which is
Day.
weird because it's National Pizza Month. I don't get all these national days. There's National Pizza Day, National Pizza Week, National Pizza Month, National Pepperoni Pizza Day, National Cheese Pizza Day, National
Yeah, who's
Cheese
delegating
Crust.
this?
Like, I don't know, man. They're just like, what do you mean? Why is every day a different food? And they're just trying to get you
Why
to.
don't you put spaghetti on your pizza and then you kind of like cross both off? You know
Ooh,
Whoa.
what I'm saying? You roll it into like a taco.
You don't have to
talk
worry
about carbo loading.
National Day.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
What do you?
Throw
What's
some,
your favorite?
Throw some candy corn on top.
Oh God.
What are we in England? Don't do that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite
Apologies to our
Italian
British
dish?
views.
It would be weird if we were really big in England for some reason. No American viewers, but we're like the reverse Beatles.
Hi, mate. The
Favorite
boys are on
Italian
again.
Favorite Italian dish.
Uh,
I do love a good veal Milanese.
Mm.
yeah, that is pretty good.
I was gonna say chicken parmesan, but that's not really Italian.
Do you fuck with the? That's kind of Italian. Do you fuck?
Well,
with
I mean,
the,
it's like Italian-ish, but it was American made. I feel like I don't think they did it first. Throwing sauce and cheese on something that was already good seems like a very American thing to do.
It's a very Eric thing to do. You guys mess with osobuco?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad loves it.
Yeah, my mom used to make it all the time with the bone marrow and you suck it out of the bone. Oh, so good.
Before we go down that rabbit hole, I'll say I like
Please.
the chicken piccata. I make a damn good chicken piccata.
Ooh, nice. With the
Oh.
lemon sauce. Is that the one with the lemon sauce?
Yeah,
yeah.
It is really with the capers too, because you have this brininess with the capers.
Yeah, that's
It's
good.
just butter, lemon, and capers, and it's just delish.
The next time you guys are ever at the Cheesecake Factory, if you happen to find yourself there, they have a wonderful dish called the chicken costaletta, I think it is, or something like lemon chicken costaletta. It's basically like breaded.
Well versed in the cheesecake menu.
Dude, I fucking love Cheesecake Factory. Fuck yeah.
Page 41 of the cheese.
That's gonna be
David.
my
What the
next episode. We're gonna go through the whole Cheesecake Factory menu.
That'd be great.
But no, it has like the capers and the lemon sauce, and like the chicken is super thin and like very lightly breaded, and it comes, I think, with mashed potatoes. Oh, it's so good.
That
Really
sounds good.
Anyway,
fantastic.
osobuco though,
Delicious.
Love me some osobuco.
that is
Very-
like that is you can definitely keep an eye out maybe in like Costco or Sam's Club. Sometimes you can get them frozen, and you just put it in the oven. It makes it a whole lot easier. You're not like
I'm gonna consider
slaving
that.
over it trying to make a sauce and stuff. If you just want to like
Mm.
a quick osobuco in the oven.
Frozen bone. Come and
Frozen
defrost
bone.
my frozen bone.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa, whoa.
dude. Osobuco is
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
delicious. Very decadent. Very you guys never mind. I was just running down foods that I would think of like, hey, you guys like this? that
What's the
that
first
an
date?
interesting makeup.
Well, so are you gonna cook some osobuco or what's?
No, the word popped in my mind. I'm like, that sounds good.
Yeah, my dad loves osobuco.
What have you been making with your pasta? Just pasta?
I've been being super basic so far. I just want to learn the fundamentals. Just get, once I can nail pasta and sauce, then I'll start adding ingredients. Meatballs doesn't seem that difficult. I'll probably do that in the next week or so.
Have you made sauce yet, or have you just been using the?
Made? No. I make it by pouring it out of a can.
Dude, I make a really good bolognese meat sauce.
Bolognese.
That's really
Are
good.
you like
And it's not
smashing
really.
tomatoes and stuff?
You don't have no. You just get you get the beef, the raw beef. You get an onion. You chop up half or a full onion, depends how much onion you want. Throw that in the pan. Throw a little garlic in there once the onions are a little translucent. Throw your ground beef in there, mash it all up till it's all broken apart. Let it brown a little bit. Throw in your spices, mix that all up. You get tomato paste and tomato sauce. And then you throw that in there. You add a little whatever you want, salt, pepper, all your other little spices. You give it a good mix. You bring it to a boil. And then you bring it down to a simmer and you let it simmer for like an hour. And the meat soaks up all the juices and all the tomatoes and spices and everything. And then when you eat it with the spaghetti, all the meat is really tender and really good because it's been soaking in the sauce, and all the sauce is really good and flavorful. And, oh, it's really good. It's really good.
Oh God, for real.
For real.
Sorry, I just had to slip that.
Yeah.
No.
But it is only like 5 ingredients that David's talking about.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Yeah. It's really not hard.
Yep.
I might
For
give it a-
real.
For real.
I
For
might-
real. For real.
What is
And then
that
you can
from?
like.
I don't
Before you
know.
guys keep doing it, I don't want to
I feel
pretend
like
like I
it's-
know what that is.
It's from something for sure. I feel like
That's
it's gonna
okay.
come to
That's
us at some
fine.
point.
I figured
And-
it was
but
something
then,
that I should have known.
You can like customize the sauces and play around. Like that's just the base, right? Then if you want, you can add truffle. You can add different cheeses and make it kind of like a cheesy sauce as well. Different spices and peppers and whatnot. Throw stuff like that in there.
All right. Well, I appreciate
yeah,
that.
so-
I'll let you know because obviously, I appreciate you guys supporting me on my pasta journey. Yeah, and I wouldn't have brought this shit up if it wasn't National Pasta Day, but it was like, that's all I wanted to talk about anyway. And now that it's actually the day, anyway, sorry guys.
Oh,
I like the sound
apologize.
of Pasta Journey. That could be like your memoirs or something.
pasta
Travel
pasta
by-
adventure.
My eat,
Pasta
pray,
Day.
love.
Yeah.
Eat pray love. Eat pasta love.
Eat pasta, sad. That doesn't even correlate. Jesus Christ.
Eat pasta bloated.
I'm
That's a sleepy.
Definitely experiment with other sauces too. I love a good like lemon butter sauce, like we were talking about, or even just a butter garlic sauce.
I do
pesto.
want to try a non-red next time, and not an Alfredo. Alfredo is a little too heavy for me.
Alfredo's just very basic. Like even Alfredo, I don't really know how to make it good. I think it's mostly just like milk, buttercream, and cheese. But like every
Yeah.
Alfredo I've just used from a can or a bottle or
Yeah,
glass jar or whatever.
just a tad.
It's not really Italian. They won't really make an Alfredo there. They have like a version of it, but it's not like what we have here.
I have a kind of an announcement too. I
Please.
was thinking about it this morning.
You're pregnant.
Maybe. And I think I'm pretty much dead set on it, but I did want to run it past you guys. I think I'm gonna be like a ring guy from now on, kind of in that. We're speaking of Italian things.
You're gonna start
You
wearing
know,
rings.
like just people that wear
Oh.
rings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
I've never worn rings ever.
That's an
So
I've
I'm
always
thinking-
I've always wanted to like, and I've tried like wearing a couple. I really love wearing my wedding ring, even though I'm not wearing it right now. But I always wanted more rings. I agree with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try out the ring guy life. See, it makes like making decisions easy now, and like what would the ring guy do in this situation?
I
You have
think
to like
you're really-
adjust your fingers when you're wearing
Yeah.
rings, though. Yeah, you have to
I
like hold
know,
them a
I'm
certain
just-
way, and like
We'll cross that bridge when we get to
can't-
it.
you can't
Chatwin's
like
stockpiling
straighten your
ways to look
fingers
cool
anymore.
while thinking. Like he can,
Yeah.
kind of finger the ring, kind of like twist it and put it between your
Hmm.
forefinger. Then you also got the mustache to twirl.
Yeah, you're already the
every time.
mustache guy.
I
You're gonna
know,
add
right?
rings on top of it.
I know the mustache is already a little bit, a lot of jewelry, facial.
You only
jewelry.
get one thing.
No,
I
no,
know,
no.
I know.
No, this
But,
is
I'm doing rings.
Perfect addition.
Thank you.
I would
Yeah,
say
we'll see how it works out. I ordered it from eBay, and it ships from Thailand, so I won't be ring guy for a few weeks.
How many rings are we talking? Just one.
So far, I bought 3. I spent
3.
about $50 in rings this morning.
Which fingers are we?
$50 in rings is a phrase I've never heard.
Yeah,
Which fingers?
I know.
Which fingers we
That-
talking?
So I think I'm gonna do the first one, and then middle, and then the ring finger. I
All
haven't
3
figured-
on
yeah,
one
I
hand?
haven't. Yeah.
Wow,
And then
that's
maybe
bold.
the pinky. I don't know yet.
See, I think
A
this is the
signet
perfect
ring is
primer.
usually on the pinky. Huh?
I think the pinky ring, that's diving into the deep end. You got to start
Yeah.
with your first fingers. If you started with the pinky ring,
Right.
people would think you're dangerous.
Well, so wait, you're gonna wear a ring on your ring finger, but you're not married. Is that you don't care?
Right.
Just
I don't
fuck
know.
it.
I was
Fuck
debating
the-
that this morning. I was like,
I mean, you can. There's no rule that says you can't. It's your
Yeah.
finger. You do whatever the fuck you want.
it's called a ring finger, so
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
you.
It's not
Sure,
called a marriage
sure,
finger.
sure.
It's a ring finger. Put a ring on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
I also saw this thing.
Fuck your marriage,
in Eu-
David.
Yeah, jeez. Yeah, hard takes here on the everything is everything.
Halloween, baby. Yeah.
I was almost
Yeah.
late to stop doing that, guys. I got to edit this episode. I don't know how to do the horse thing. I was almost late to record because I was like, oh, you know what? Let me cook up some Halloween hot takes for the guys. And I got like 1.5 takes in, and neither of them are that hot. So I gave up.
Nice.
More lukewarm takes.
This is, I'll give you the one that I wrote that I do believe in, and it's not a hot take. I think every horror movie, every horror franchise, besides one, the first movie is the best movie. The exception being Friday the 13th. I think Friday the 13th 2 is way better than the first one. But like Texas Chainsaw, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, all of those, not that the other ones aren't bad. There's still a lot of fun to be had in those franchises, but the first movie is almost always the number one.
Have you
I
noticed?
couldn't think of
not to go off
another
on
example.
a slight tangent, but have you noticed there's been a lot of scary movies coming out this year? Like a lot more than usual.
I figured I read somewhere that it's like there's the problem in Hollywood now is that the budgets for movies either have to be super, super big, like Deadpool and Wolverine level, or super tiny. And most horror movies operate on super tiny budget.
Yeah, they're usually not super expensive to me, especially do everything practically.
And I wonder if there was a lot of movies being made around the COVID time when people, people weren't working because they were quarantined and just following
That
precautions.
makes sense.
And since there's a tiny budget, it takes longer in post-production. So now they're coming out. I don't know. This is just me speculating, but it is weird that there are 2 scary clown movies in theaters this past couple weeks with Joker 2 and Terrifier.
Yeah, that's true. Joker 2 apparently did horribly. So many people didn't know it was a musical.
I still haven't heard a song from it. I don't believe it's a
I mean,
musical, even though I know it's
I'm sure it's going to come out. I think it's supposed to come out on streaming earlier than anticipated because of how bad it did. But yeah, so many people apparently didn't know it was a musical, walked into the theater expecting another like Joker movie, just based on the first one, and a lot of people walked out or just were generally unhappy with it. I really kind of want to see it. Just to, like, I'm not going to spend money in the theater to go see it, but I'll see it when it's out on digital.
I'm with you. I did like that first Joker movie.
Yeah, but apparently it's just completely different vibes. Same with Megalopolis. Have you guys heard of Megalopolis?
Yeah,
I want to see Megalopolis.
that was apparently a trip.
I've seen some scenes from that, and oof. Well, first of all, speaking of Hot Aubrey Plaza, we got some of that in there, so it can't be too
That's
mad
what I
at
was
that.
gonna say. It's like, hey, that's the one thing everyone's like agreeing on is that, hey, Aubrey Plaza, she's a cute lady.
Yeah,
I'd like
she
to
is.
say hello.
From someone that I know that has seen Megalopolis, they say that you should probably go in with like a bottle of wine and ride it like a Disneyland ride, where it's like things are coming at you and you should just accept it because it's wacky, like you're going on a Harry Potter ride or something.
That's how I take
So-
all of life, my friend. Cheers.
yeah. They said to really just
Let
put
it
your
wash
arms
over
up
you.
and exactly.
And Adam
and
Driver
two,
takes
I
a
didn't know
picture of you
Ju-
at the end. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I didn't know that the Joker 2 was going to be a musical until obviously everything came out about it. But apparently the whole idea that it was supposed to be a musical came in Joaquin Phoenix in a dream. And that's why it's like that too.
Really? But apparently he hated
read
it.
that, yeah.
Or people are saying that he hated it.
He hated the movie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think now it's.
I
one
mean,
of
again,
those,
these are people's speculations on Twitter. It's not like it's actually. He didn't. I don't think he came out and said he hated it. But
the same
Yeah.
similar thing happened with that Madam Web movie, where if it's
That
dead
was a
on
bad
arrival,
movie.
as the actors can tell, the actors and the directors pretty much know within the first week, oh, this is not going to do good. I like the idea where it's like, well, now we could just shit on it. We tried our best. We pretended that we liked this movie, and now we can just, we'll have fun saying it's a bad movie. I don't know how
Yeah.
that stuff works, but that's what I'd want to do.
did you see Madam Web?
No.
No.
God, it was awful, dude. I ended up watching it. I think on the plane somewhere, going somewhere.
I was gonna say, why did you watch it? It doesn't even.
I was
Feels
stuck in.
me.
I was stuck in a metal tube. I had no other. I had like few other options. I was like, you know what? Let me check this out. And I could barely even follow it. It was just so weird and confusing and convoluted and bad. So bad, very bad. Speaking of obscure horror movies, have you seen the Winnie the Pooh horror movie?
No.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
I've-
do know
I've-
what you're
yeah,
talking about.
I didn't
There's-
see
I
it.
think they made a sequel.
They're making a sequel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And
How much
they
can you
made
wring out
another.
of- What is there to
They're
say
making
about
another
scary
one.
Winnie the Pooh?
Like apparently a lot, man. Who wants your honey?
Blood and
Give it to
honey.
him. You don't have to. Just have it. It's cheap.
Take it. Take the honey, please. All right. I do have a surprise for you guys. A surprise and a gift. But how we're gonna go about this is what I don't have planned out. So we need to decide a picking order. 1, 2, 3. What do you guys think we should do for picking order? Play a game.
Chow and
rock,
David
paper,
Eric.
scissors.
Chatwin first,
Chatwin.
David
Damn,
second,
I'm
Eric
first in
third.
the fire. Shit.
All right. Chow and David Eric. Okay. Here's what we're picking.
Oh, your penis.
I got
Oh.
us. I got us
So
all
thick.
Dungeons Dungeons and Dragons minifigures
Oh, cool.
Aw.
for all our upcoming Dungeons and Dragons games. So I figured, hopefully, because these are blind boxes, so hopefully there's 3 different ones in here. If there's not, I'll get more and then we'll do it again.
Can we smash them like at the end of Charlie McDennis?
Yeah. Well, we were gonna do this one of 2 ways. But either way, I'm gonna send you your figure, so we'll each have our figures with us. So Chatwin, since you get to go first, well, I guess we should also decide this. Do you want me to you decide now, right? Or that's gonna happen either way. And then I open the figure now, and then you see what you got, and I send it to you, or you choose your box, I write your name on it, and then I send it to you, and you open it, and we all open them together on stream.
Yeah,
I
like
kind of
it.
want it. I want it
number
now,
2.
kind of.
You do? Okay, that's
let's
fine.
do it the other way. Let's whatever.
No. You can open them.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want. You know, if Chapman wants to get the surprise himself,
No,
I
that's
understand.
okay. No.
Are you sure?
Open them on. You know what? We don't have any content planned this week anyway, so we got to have some sort of stakes going on.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, all right, Chatwin, you're picking first, so I guess I'll just let you pick which one you want.
I would.
Bite his finger, chat.
I'm gonna do back left.
This one?
No, that's back
the
right.
other side. Yeah,
This one?
Our left, not yours.
yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then this will be like our characters. We can like adapt to what we need to for each story, but like these will be our characters from now
I'm gonna be so pissed if I get a gnome. I've done my time.
That's accurate.
A
It's
pretty
getting
little
accurate.
princess.
All right. I don't see that. The only problem is I don't know like the Dungeons and Dragons characters, so I don't know what this is. But he looks cool. I'll give you that much.
Are there
He's,
secret
Way to go,
characters?
Chapman. We don't know what you are.
Oh wait, here, wait.
Yeah.
There's a booklet. You are. It doesn't say, but you're a you're a fire necromancer wizard.
It's like your that's like your AI picture.
A little bit.
Cool.
So let's see here. You looks like you have a fireball. You have a cape. You got some goodies.
Nice.
Not my goodies.
Cool.
on-
All right, right on.
Get this on there. Yeah. So from now on, you're a fire.
It's more of
mage.
like a warlock, huh?
Yeah, warlock, mage, fire wizard dude. Actually, you know what? It says it on the website. I should have had that pulled up. Here, let me.
There's a
See.
bad guy on the poster for Flash Gordon. I've never seen that movie, but it looks like the bad guy from the 70s Flash Gordon movie, which I guess doesn't help
Nice.
because I haven't seen it and you haven't seen it, and I'm not pulling up a picture. So
And boom, here we go. There's Chatwin.
Wow. Oh, that's
cool.
cool.
Oh, he's a skeleton dude. That's dope.
Yeah,
nice.
and he's got I think he can summon like skeleton balls, and he's got the fire powers.
cool.
Looks like he has a
Shout.
can of jam.
Shout out.
Actually, here.
Oh God, for real, for real.
For real.
For real. Let's see. Dungeons and Dragons.
I've got this new thing about drinking LaCroix because I've been putting back LaCroix like a
LaCroix?
fiend.
You like the LaCroix?
Yeah, you
Not
got the, you got
does
the
anyone
pack.
really like LaCroix? But
You like the LaCroix?
I don't like them warm, so I try to drink them as fast as possible when they're cold. Like I just drink I try to drink the whole thing all at once.
I think
Seems like a
you're
recipe for
Strad
indigestion.
von Zarovich.
It really is. I just want to feel something, man.
Do you have a
I
flavor
just
that you
wanna
enjoy?
Feel something.
Sure. I tend to enjoy things that are lime flavored. Any sort of thing that any sort of carbonated beverage. Oh man, he's taking that hit.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look like a salty pirate after a swig of grog.
Yeah, I make LaCroix look cool.
Okay,
Um,
you're Zastam. Zastam.
You're David
Zaslav.
Zaslav, Chapman.
You're
awesome. A
let's see.
Soviet president.
let's see. Your race is a lich, Lich, which is an undead creature.
Cool. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, undead necromancer. He's the most
Cool.
powerful of the red wizards of Thay. Good choice.
Cool.
Great choice.
Damn.
All right, Eric, your turn.
Actually,
oh wait, is it my
your
turn?
turn,
Oh, is it
David,
my?
yes.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Saving best
Oh,
for
no.
last over here. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with this one.
Come on. Ah, shit.
Oh no, sorry. Is that the one you wanted?
No.
All right. I am. Let's see. What is this? What is this? This is. Who are you? All right. Well, talk amongst yourselves while I put her together.
I like in these blind boxes. I mean, it's not like there's going to be any out and out disappointments, but I wish like David just opened up like a little sentient piece of poop or something like meant to be. Oh, you
Something
fucked up, you got
disappointing.
This one, yeah.
It's a
Got
cat
it.
turd in a box.
All right. This is. Let's see. Tasha the Witch Queen. I am Tasha
Oh,
the Witch Queen.
Hey, looking sexy, David.
damn.
Got a-
Voluptuous.
I got a pot of fire.
Yeah, you do.
Oh shit. Got a nice little pot of fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So both of
And
you
that's,
guys are fire guys. Well, fire users.
I think so.
If I'm a
Let's see, I
fire
need-
user,
I need
we're
to
going to be
look up,
really fucked.
Need to look up about her. Let's see. Tasha the Witch Queen.
Oh, another
Tasha
hot
the
take
Witch
while you're looking it up.
Queen.
The newest Batman movie is technically a Halloween movie. That's my take. Because I think the first
The
scene is
newest
on
Batman
Halloween.
movie?
The one with Pattinson, Robert Pattinson.
Oh.
Interesting. Have you guys seen the Penguin show?
No, I don't have
Oh, I heard it's
HBO.
good, though.
I've been wanting to see it.
Yeah, it's. I watched the first episode or two. It's pretty good so far.
Who doesn't love a big old fat Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell, apparently.
I like my Collins fat. Colin Hanks, Colin Farrell, Justin
Powell.
Collins. I don't know.
There she is.
Couldn't think
That's
of any
me,
other
baby. I'm a witch. I
Colin. Oh,
got my
you're
book.
Beautiful.
my spells,
I like your little.
What's in the
cult
book?
my spells.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. So she's a witch queen, demonologist, archfey, mother to a few half demons, and daughter of a hag. One of the
Very
most
nice.
powerful beings in Dungeons and Dragons, considered to be one of the premier casters in the multiverse. Cool. She has a history of dark bargains and manipulations, coming in attack with demon lords. Blah blah blah. Nice.
You look like Hermione.
I'll take it. All right, Eric.
All right.
As the influencers do with the tapping. I don't know if you guys have experienced that.
Both you guys got most powerful.
Oh
I got stickers. didn't I?
no,
You got a
yours is
duplicate.
yours is cool. And it, you know what? I think it's fitting too.
Oh Jesus! Knowing David's
You-
grin, this is gonna be a.
You
Let's
are
blow
the
it.
Mind Flayer.
Oh, cool.
Dope.
Damn, that's a good one.
Mind
That is
Flayer,
cool as
Rick.
hell.
And you got the little brain. You got your little brain companion.
Oh my God! I actually got a good one.
Yeah, you did.
Damn, that is cool. Fuck.
I
All right.
played,
Well,
Baldur's Gate, which is
yeah,
I think
yeah.
they use Dungeons and Dragons rules, and the Mind Flayers are the bad guys.
exactly. Yeah. So here's our squad.
Wow.
Here's the three of us.
That's so cool.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Super cool.
So I'll be sending you guys your figures ASAPs.
You know, you're right that it
ASAPs.
fits, because if I put a bunch of pasta in my mouth, I'd look like a squid man.
Yeah, you got the little.
So next time we
can
do
paint 'em
Dungeons and
yellow.
Dragons, I'll just have a mouthful of pasta.
There you go. Nice. All right. Well, yeah. There's our surprise / Halloween gift.
Cool, man.
Thank you.
Good find.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah,
Hell
thank
yeah.
you.
So now when we do our Dungeons and Dragons episodes, we can like be like, oh yeah, I'm the Witch Queen, but I have a helmet this time around, or we tailor it to the specific story.
Sure. I did want to ask you guys. I didn't mean that so handoff.
No,
Yeah,
dismiss me. Dismiss me. Yeah,
You're the
that's
bitch
fine.
queen. I got it. Yeah, let's move on. I got a question. No, I was gonna ask, did you guys growing up, in your mind, do you have a worst Halloween costume? Like in your memory, like that Halloween wasn't as good because of my costume.
Yes and no. Not because of my costume, because I was really happy with my costume. It was at you remember how St. Vitus always had the Halloween fair
Yeah.
on the like field or whatever across the street? So I was really excited about my costume that year. I had a Boba Fett outfit, and I had the whole getup and the mask and the helmet.
They wouldn't let
and
you wear the mask, would they?
They wouldn't let me wear the mask, dude. I
Yeah.
was so upset. I was like,
I was gonna
say. It was so sad.
That's the best part of Boba Fett's costume is the helmet.
I know. So I just had to walk around with it like an idiot.
Mine was kind of similar, actually. So when I was a little kid, I had a Buzz Lightyear outfit, and it had these inflatable wings, but it was so cold. I had to put a jacket on over my inflatable wings.
No.
Oh.
It wasn't right.
It's not worth it.
No, it's like now I'm just a little kid with a coat.
I'm just a spaceman. Boo.
Just cold Buzz Lightyear.
Boo.
Yeah.
Cold
Yeah.
Lightyear.
It was a similar one where I was a very little kid, second grade. And this was around the time when Harry Potter broke big. Like it hit America hard. And it was, I think, the first year where Party City or whatever had an official Harry Potter costume. Came with the little patch on the robes that said Hogwarts, and the glasses.
Was this before the movies, though?
This was, I think, a year at least before the movies.
Right.
I believe the first one came out when
there was
we were
a
in third grade.
the sweet spot before there was no movies, and everyone was just still obsessed about the book.
Yeah, I think this
What are you
was
looking
before
at?
the movie, if I remember correctly. So
Coconut's just like the couch is over there, and his head is popped up like over the couch, and he's just staring at me. I'm like, what are you looking at? I wish I could turn the computer around. He's just like staring at me like a meerkat. Like,
Oh my
what?
God.
Go away. All right, he went away.
I'd like to think that he's just shitting right straight onto the couch, and not breaking eye contact with you,
He just
establishing
fucked.
dominance. He's like, okay, if I
he's,
look at him,
establishing
he won't
his
suspect it.
he's establishing his death if he does that.
Do a
Go
big
on.
one for Daddy
So-
Coconut. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
sorry.
Yeah, so there was an official Halloween costume. I wanted to be Harry Potter for months already, and my mom and I went to Party City to try on the costume, and I was too fat for it. I could not fit in the costume.
Oh.
So my mom had to scramble, and we had to home make a Halloween or a Harry Potter costume for the Halloween carnival. And it was shitty. I just wore a bathrobe, and we had the glasses. I'm sure I had a wand to match Harry Potter because I don't have the same color hair as Harry Potter. My mom got black hair dye, and let me tell you, if you've ever seen me with black hair, not a pretty sight. Black hair and Eric do not go well together. I'm too pale, so I just look like I look like a vampire in a bathrobe.
Like Dracula. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Is there someone who listens to The Cure?
yeah. It's I don't know. It's one of those things now that having a bad costume or having a shitty time at Halloween just fades into the background because all my Halloweens blended together more or less. That's the same activity, maybe in different settings, different neighborhoods or whatever, but it's mostly the same. And
Do you remember the last time you dressed up for Halloween?
to go trick or treating or like at a party?
No, party, anything. Just the last time you actually dressed up.
Good
I think it's
question.
been a few years for me.
I think I do. I dressed up as Jacques Cousteau for a Halloween
Oh.
party. It was all I had in my
Nice.
closet.
Did you have like the
finagled
diving?
it all together?
Did you put diving gear on?
No, I had the red sock hat and then just denim clothes, and everyone thought
Okay.
I was Zizu from Life Aquatic,
Ah,
which essentially
damn it.
is like, yeah, it's who the character's based off of. But yeah,
But you went with
I
the
kept
OG.
going back and forth. Huh?
But you went with the actual guy, not the Wes
Yeah,
Anderson
I mean,
character.
I kept going back and forth, and I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to go to the party. No one's going to know who I am.
Aw,
But I ended up going, and yeah, turned out well.
good. At least even if they might have misidentified you, they identified you as something. It's not they're like, oh wait,
The
Joe
whole
just
reason
dressed-
to not go to the party is kind of ridiculous.
I'm trying to
think the-
find my last one that I remember dressing up for.
mine was in college for
uh,
sure.
Yeah, I was in college. I think it's on Facebook, but I don't know where. Oh, well, here's one of me and my Ramez, my cousin.
Your
Ramez.
beloved Ramez.
when we were kids. It's a little on brand.
Were you red or black?
No, it was the red one.
That's cute.
Here's oh. You know who this is?
Is that your no? Who is
I
that?
do not.
It's Mr. Canfield. I don't know why it's on my Facebook.
What?
Yeah.
I guess my first question is why the hell do you have that on your phone?
It's on my Facebook. It's not my phone. It's on my Facebook.
That doesn't
Some-
make it that much less weird.
Immortal. No, it's weirder. I think it's immortalized on my internet page. It'd be less weird if it was just on my phone. Like, haha, look at this. But why is it in my Facebook photos? Yeah, I can't find it. But I was Khal Drogo, and my girlfriend at the time was Khaleesi, and then our dog was a little dragon
That's cute.
from Game of Thrones.
I will say,
believe
even
it.
though I have been in relationships around Halloween time, I've never done a couple's costume. I think I need too much attention for that because unless I get to be the star of the couple's costume, then I'm going to say, fuck you. No, I want to be, the Joker for Halloween. I was the Joker once for Halloween. And it was that same year that The Office had a joke of like 5 guys coming to the office dressed as the Joker with varying states of good costumeness. And now I feel like I'm just part of history. It's like that one year after The Dark Knight where everyone tried to be Heath Ledger's Joker for one Halloween. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't regret it. I guess that was the first time I put on clown makeup. Not the last.
Did you see P. Diddy's Joker?
Yeah, it does. Also, I think now we're reaching a record where P. Diddy comes up almost every episode. But
Really?
Yeah, what?
Is
It's
it?
true.
yeah, P. Diddy's Joker is like disturbingly accurate. Like
Yeah, it was really bad.
I think
Really?
Tyler the Creator, because he confronts Tyler the Creator or like comes up to his car, and you know what? I don't really want to hand it to the guy, but P. Diddy has a very solid Joker impression.
Yeah, he did pretty well, which is even scarier because it's like, why is this guy good at acting insanely insane?
Yeah. So I'm glad I share something with P. Diddy. So my other question, have you guys ever been to a haunted house or like a haunted maze or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
I have, yeah.
All right.
Mhm. They don't really scare me that much.
What
How
age
about
were
you?
No, just asking questions. No, I haven't.
Like,
I don't remember the last time
I'm not
I
gonna ask
went.
you.
I think I might have gone in college once or twice. I mean, I remember the most frequent was for sure like just Circus.
Yeah,
Well,
Fright Dome.
Fright Dome. Yeah.
Yeah,
been.
it's a shame they don't do that anymore.
Oh, they stopped
honestly, I
doing
think they're
Fright
about to
Dome?
implode Circus.
Really?
Yeah, they did stop doing Fright Dome. I
A
think.
few years ago, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's almost more than a few now. It's a couple.
It's a. I think a few is more than a couple.
I mean, what's after a few?
Several.
Several. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was several years ago, and I had some good times with Fright Dome. It was generally like maybe I was just that age, but going into a haunted house and there's two Latina Chiquitas, and they were like stuck onto my shoulder like flypaper.
Ooh.
And it pretty much hurt my arm. I had a pretty bad bruise after that, but it was pretty funny walking through Fright Dome.
But your
'cause everyone
dick
had,
was
like-
engorged.
Yeah, like a chainsaw. Yeah, but everyone wanted someone to hold on to walking through those things, so
Yeah.
it was fun. Yeah, not really
Man,
scary, but pretty.
Yeah,
fun.
not that scary.
It sucks being in the back of the line. I will tell you that. I went through a haunted house and I was the last one, and those are the people that they fuck with the most.
Oh,
It's
because
not.
they
I
think
mean,
you're
the
a
first
coward.
being the first one and the last one sucks.
Because they think you're a coward and you're like straggling, or they have enough time to reset.
No,
after
just
the
they have
first
the
year.
most time with you in the room.
Oh God.
Out of everyone that has the most time, the first one runs through it, and tries to get it over with. The last one can only go as fast as the first one.
Ugh.
So you're like, go! You're pushing them, and it's like, yeah. So they mess with you the most.
The only time I went to a haunted house, I believe this was also second grade. I was too young, way too young, and myself and Marcus
That is
went
young.
with. I was a scaredy cat. I didn't like horror movies yet. I
Second
didn't-
grade?
I was way too young.
Yeah, I was like in middle school, high school.
How did they even let you in?
We were with Marcus's mom, and his older brother at the time was a teenager, so he was the perfect age for it. And I think it was just like, well, might as well get a whole gaggle of people going. So it was like Marcus's older brother and his friend. Then Marcus was able to tag along and bring a friend, which was me. And I couldn't even go in the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland at that point. I hated scary things. So this was a
Wow.
terrible decision, and I am decided, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold on to either Marcus or his mom's shirt the entire time and not open my eyes for the entire thing. And seemed like a good idea, except that made it feel like it lasted for 5 hours. And I just couldn't handle it. So I go up to a scare actor halfway through. And again, I'm a polite little boy. And I go, "Excuse me, sir. Can you point me to the nearest exit?" And since he's a scare actor, he has to stay in character. And he goes, no. And just keeps doing whatever he's doing. But that phrase, "Excuse me, sir, can you point me to the nearest exit?" became a way for Marcus and his parents to make fun of me for the rest of their lives. Because apparently they weren't scared, and I was a little scaredy cat.
Oh,
Wow.
my dad. One time when we were in England, I don't know why we went, but we went to like London Tower of Terror, like London Terror Tower, something. I don't remember what it's called, but it was some of the most disturbing, fucked up, scary shit I'd ever seen in my life, and it was
Brits.
yeah, it was weird. It was like an anthology of just like, it wasn't like a, you did kind of like walk through it, but you like stayed in each room and like kind of learned facts and learned fucked up shit. And they like talked about like serial killers and like Jack the Ripper and murderers and weird.
Was it in the Tower London? Where
Tower
the-
London? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Yeah,
where
yeah.
the the jewels and stuff are all in, and
I think
stuff
so.
like
Yeah, there was like a side. I don't know. It was some messed up shit in there.
yeah.
That was messed up.
Got a spooky ghost here, mate.
people's heads there.
Yeah, proper boils, people with boils and shit, and
Frankenstein
pus
in it.
and- yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt.
You imagine a wart on a witch's nose, Gov.
Yeah.
We should
Facts on God for real,
real,
for
for
real,
real.
For real, for real.
real.
for real. We should do a Halloween stream next year. We should all come in costume.
We were supposed to do it this time, and I forgot.
I did. No one's brought
you
it up.
did. I know.
Well, I mean,
I feel bad. I was
start
like,
going-
shit.
is the vest? I guess the vest is part of the costume, huh? He wears
Look,
the vest.
Yeah.
You really did come in full. Wow, yeah.
I couldn't find fingerless gloves. I even got a little Pokeball. That's hanging.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, see, there you go. I didn't see the whole thing. To be fair, I thought it was just a
Sure,
hat.
sure.
No, I'm serious.
That's okay.
I came dressed as Chatwin, and Chatwin came dressed as me.
I'm Eric's dad.
Yeah, that was doing a pitch perfect my dad costume right now.
I'll take it.
I came dressed as the guy who likes candy corn.
Yeah, the freakiest costume of them all.
Truly.
Truly.
David, is your house a big trick or treater house? Do you get?
No, and I'm fucking. Actually, I'm upset about that. I'm pissed about it. I'm actually kind of glad you brought it up. No, and for the
You're
first
pissed
like,
you brought it up, or you? Oh,
no,
you're
I'm glad he brought it up. I'm pissed about it.
Okay.
How dare you? How dare you bring this subject up?
can't
I
start
told
a
you. I told you 12 times.
For the last time.
No, dude, because we moved in 3 years ago, right? 2021. 2021. I'm like, hell yeah, Halloween, first time here. I'm gonna let the kids know, like, this is the house, this is the block. You come here, you getting full size candy bars, you getting good shit, whatever it is. You know, we the boys, we them boys. No,
For real, for
one,
real.
one,
Oh
one,
my god.
one doorbell, one knock on the door, and it was 2 kids or whatever. And I'm like, here, I gave them like 4 candy bars each because literally it was like 2 or 3. It was like 10:30 at night or something at that point. I was like, no one's fucking coming. Then the next year, I was like,
10:30's late.
yeah, exactly. And then
Were
the
they
next
older
year, I was
kids?
like, no, they were like low teens, 11, 12, something like that. Next year,
71.
nobody.
Mm.
Last year, again, one knock or ring on the doorbell, and it was 2 teenage girls, and I'm like, I just like took a handful, put it in, handful, put it in. This year, I say, fuck them kids. I'm not getting any candy. They can suck my balls
You're
because
gonna
I
get so
fucking
many kids. Just
I
let them all
probably,
in.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna shit in a bag and leave it outside, and they can take that shit because fuck them.
That sucks.
I honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's when I like drive around the neighborhood and stuff. Not a lot of houses decorate up for Halloween. I feel like it's a lot of older families and stuff that live here, or older parents, and like their kids have all grown up and gone already. So
That's the deal
I
with
think-
my neighborhood. It's no
Yeah,
one's
I think
moved out of the
probably-
neighborhood in years, so all the if there were kids, they all are around my age now, so they're not trick or treating.
Yeah. they're in their own neighborhoods with their own kids at this
Mhm.
point. I think so. Yeah, it just is what it is.
I
Chatwin,
got
I feel like-
raided.
Chatwin, I feel like you
Huh.
got a good neighborhood for trick or treating.
Yeah, it wasn't always like this. I've never had trick or treaters until 1 year. And David, you'll like this. David sent me something in the mail with a bunch of candy in it to
Oh yeah.
disguise it.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just having a normal Halloween, and I get a ring at my door. And I was like, that's weird, because I never get trick or treaters. This is usually an old person neighborhood.
Right.
And there was fucking like 50 kids all in a group, tons of them, like a mob of children, all different sizes, all different ages. And all of the candy that David gave me was divvied out to those little tiny kids.
Hey!
Yes.
Ev-
So you
everything is
actually
everything.
saved Halloween, David.
Hell yeah.
Unwittingly. Yeah. It was
Everything
really
is
sweet.
everything. There you go.
Yeah, and I really, because there were so many kids, I was like, but it's funny, the kids in the front are always kind of like the more gung ho, but when soon you get to the back of the kids, they're like smaller and like
Right.
weaker. You know, they're like tinier. Like, can I have? I'll just get the scraps because it's like they're chewing on a carcass. You know, like
Right.
hyenas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully, I had enough candy for everyone, but at a certain point, I was like, you cannot take a handful. There needs to be enough for 50 kids.
That's so funny.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What
so
a
you
sight.
saved Halloween, David.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Well, that was probably the leftover Halloween candy.
Probably was. Yeah.
From the-
That's
from
only
the year
happened
before.
one time. I try to
That
make
is
my
wild.
house kind of scary. So I never know if people are going to ring the door. or not.
Yeah, Nadine hung a sign on our there's like a little gate leading up to our front door, and on the gate she hung a little sign. It says "Stop trespassing. I'm tired of hiding the bodies," and it looks legit. I'm like, you need to as soon as November 1st rolls around, you need to take this down because people are going to be concerned.
I would suspect Nadine to hide bodies. That's
Yeah,
almost
our backyard
believable.
is perfect for it too. It's huge. Like if I ever murder someone,
Mhm.
perfect.
Don't check the rose bushes.
Yeah.
I saw someone was divvying out a comedian I like. Was divvying out scrambled eggs.
Oh.
It was just in a bowl and scoop it
Ew.
or and give it to the kids. Someone on Instagram I saw today, someone gave a kid a live crab. It was live and he was like, "Be careful with it," and the kid was he's like this little Mexican kid. He had no idea. So maybe you can switch it up this year with some interesting Halloween souvenirs.
Like
That's true.
crabs. That would be maybe one of my biggest nightmares because crabs kind of creep me out, and I'm already on edge on Halloween. It's a spooky night, and God, I would shit my pants if
Someone just hands you a live crab.
Yeah, you got to reach in the bag to get your candy. You might get you a little finger.
Get a little
pinch.
pinch. Ugh.
A little pinch.
I
Ain't
miss
no
the
joke.
I miss the tricks. They don't really do tricks anymore. Back in the day, it was trick or treat. You know what I mean? Like it was.
What kind of
You-
tricks were you doing
There were tricks. No, you don't do the
on
tricks.
the corner of like a fourth and
No, what kind of tricks are you doing? No, like you would
Fourth
go
and
to a
Main.
house and they would be like trick or
Prostitute or
treat, and
treat.
sometimes you could be like.
Yeah.
Sometimes they would like have a riddle or they'd have a little something
A
for you.
riddle?
To do. I, don't
I
know.
didn't know
What
that was
the
even an option. No
Really?
one ever gave
David,
me
were you
tricks.
raised in 1952? Why? Who gave you a
Hell
riddle
yeah.
on Halloween?
It was a troll under a bridge. You guys never trick or
Playing
treated under
jacks
the
under a
bridge.
bridge.
The only thing I got close to a trick on Halloween is there was a neighborhood that we trick or treated at. One of the houses was famously a dentist and would give out toothbrushes, and that was a bummer. It was always, and you know what?
Son of a bitch.
I feel for him kind of because he knew they were the unpopular house. Like they had a reputation as that's the dentist house. We just walk past it. We're not going there. We're not getting candy. I already have a toothbrush. I don't need your fucking toothbrush. But honestly, you know what?
You wait.
Well, no, as a dentist, he probably has plenty of free toothbrushes. But otherwise, that's more expensive than candy.
Yeah. Well, he wakes up in the morning. There's all the toothbrushes just stabbed in his front yard. It's like a
Oh, that would have been
graveyard of toothbrushes.
Did either of you guys ever get TP'd or egged? Your houses, I mean.
Not my house, but in college.
Off the record.
Sorry.
In college, my dad one year came down for a football game when I was at Baylor, and it was Baylor. It had just happened to be Baylor versus University of Texas, and UT's colors are like this brownish orange. It's like burnt orange and white, and Baylor is like green, gold, and white. And my dad, I don't know why, for some reason, I don't think he chose it, but it just fates just so happened to when he rented a car and he was visiting, the
Oh.
car was burnt orange. It was a burnt orange Dodge Charger that he rented. And he came to the game or whatever it is, and Baylor ended up winning, so everyone's happy, whatever it is. And then he dropped himself. We were in the car together, and he dropped himself off at the hotel. He's like, "Here, take the car," because I didn't have a car freshman year. And so he's like, "Here, take the car, enjoy the night, pick me up tomorrow, and take me to the airport." I was like, "Cool." So I parked the car outside of my dorm that night, and we're all hanging, blah, blah, blah. Wake up in the morning, and the car is just covered in egg and eggshell, and there's like stuff written on it, and like they just, oh, it was bad.
It wasn't like
Real
it had
bad.
a bumper sticker of the opposing team. It was just the color.
Just because it was the color, bro. It's college. They're fucked up drunk kids.
gang
They don't-
violence.
Yeah.
I guess I'm glad the tires weren't slit, but
Yeah. Right.
yeah, at
Yeah,
that point
exactly.
they're like, we can't find anyone that is consciously a Texas fan, so we're just going to get the next best thing, which is this
Right.
orange car.
Right.
Not even a real life living thing. Just fuck up this rando's car.
Yeah. I think that's the
That's
closest
fun.
I've ever come to being
There
egged.
was one time where I didn't give some older teenagers candy, and they egged our house. And I
shit.
had my revenge by never cleaning the eggs off. Just let the sun do it. It was the
Now we have
second story
chickens.
window. What am I going to go?
Like recently?
No, this was 10 years ago at least. But it was
Like yesterday?
it was I was old enough that I should have done something about it, and I didn't. But hey,
Is the egg still there?
I don't know if you could notice now. Maybe next time I leave the house, I'll look up. But for at least a couple years, you could see a stain on the window. I was like, "Yep, that's an egg stain." And,
Chicken never grew.
Yeah, no, a chicken grew dead over my window for.
All right. Well,
We're gonna end it on that.
I think we are. I think
Look,
we're gonna
I
end it
got
on the
nothing,
Jesus.
guys.
on
I
the
knew
dead
coming
egg.
in, I
fucking
was
hell.
like, man, I got no gas in the tank today. I hope they can pull something off because
It's okay. We got our new characters. We know who we are now.
yeah, I
Like,
can't
oh,
believe I
that's
got
good.
the mind
Yeah,
flayer.
yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I like Chatwin's too. Chatwin's is cool. He's got the fire.
Yeah, mine's
You know,
definitely
mine.
cool.
I'm a little disappointed, but you know, she's very powerful supposedly, so that's cool. I'm gonna figure
She
out all
got
her
hips
spells.
that don't quit, man.
She does.
Yeah.
Look at those hips.
that don't
She's
quit.
thick.
Look at those hips. She got nice hair too. The
Thick as a
hair is
brick.
attached to the
The hat.
hat. It's nice. Yeah.
So this came up on a streamer last night. What? This is one of those we can end it on this, or maybe not. All right. Who? Fuck, Mary, kill. Judy Hopps from Zootopia.
Oh god.
Lola Bunny from Space Jam, or oh, fuck. What's the rabbit Pokemon?
Oh, was it
Lopunny.
Lopunny.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Big rabbit.
Yeah.
I thought you were
yeah,
gonna say
Lopunny.
Vaporeon, just because not to
Oh,
fit the
no.
bunny theme, but so many people for some reason have sexualized Vaporeon. I don't know why.
Yeah, yeah.
I was hoping you'd go
Who's
for
that?
Jessica Rabbit, who is at least a more humanoid cartoon that just happens to be her last name is Rabbit. But
Well, she's not a
okay.
rabbit though.
Okay, so we have to. Okay, we're fucking.
Do we have to fuck a rabbit? Or marry a rabbit?
Yes. Yeah,
Fuck.
gun to your head.
End of this episode, we have to fuck a rabbit.
All right. Let's see. It was Lopunny. It was Judy Hopps, and what was the middle one?
Lola
and
from Space Jam.
Yeah, Lola. Not the
Okay.
lesbian one and the new one, the old one.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck Judy. No, I'm gonna fuck Lola. Marry Judy because she has a stable job,
Get
And-
that pension.
and kill Lopunny
Good one.
because Lopunny
Alright.
can't talk. So at least it's like the most animalistic out of all of them. I feel. You know what I mean? Like it would be the most like being with an
You know,
animal.
Judy
and I-
Hopps is like 2 feet tall too.
Yeah, she'd be hopping, brother. She go hop on something. I'll tell you that much.
A tiny little rabbit. Okay, how about you, Eric?
I'm killing David's
Ash
wife.
Ketchum Rick.
I'm killing
Aw.
the cop bunny. I am having sex with the animal, and I am marrying the star basketball player.
Oh my god.
Fair enough.
She's only a star basketball player like once in 30 years, though.
Well, hey, you know what? That's better than I do. How many rings do you got, David? I'm not asking chat when I know he has 3 rings. They're in the mail.
Yeah, exactly. Coming in.
I have 2, I guess.
Ring guy life.
Ring guy.
Ring
Chatwood.
win.
All right. Well, what's your answer, Frog Dog?
Yeah, I think I would. Well, oh shit. I think I'd have to kill Lopunny fuck Judy Hopps, and I'm gonna marry the Jessica
The all-star.
Lola.
Lola Bunny. Yeah,
Nice.
Lola don't quit. She don't
Nice.
quit.
And she's at least closer to our height, I would imagine.
Have you guys all seen
think so.
Dragon Ball Z?
Like the whole series?
Ye-
I've seen bits and
No,
pieces.
no,
I
just
know
like-
the general, lore.
Have you, Chatwood?
I've seen bits and pieces, but I don't know anything about it.
All right. I got one for you. I got an FMK for you.
All right.
Android
I'm not gonna know
18.
anyone.
You know who Android 18 is?
No, I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z.
All right, fine.
I just know Super Saiyan. That's it.
You're a Super Saiyan. in my
And
heart.
Trunks and Vegeta, Vagina.
Vegeta. Vegeta. All right, fine,
Yeah, I
never
don't know
mind then.
shit about Dragon Ball Z.
Fine, never mind. Never
Sorry,
mind.
David.
We can just end it. End
I
it.
gotta say that's a perfect question for your other podcast, though, because I think
Yeah, we already did that in the other one. That's why I was gonna.
What?
you're using leftovers
because you-
for this podcast.
No, well, he brought up
Yeah,
the
just
he
get
brought
the
up the
scraps.
topic. He brought up the
Oh my
top. I didn't
God.
bring up. I was just using characters. Fine. You know what? I got one. AOC, Hillary Clinton, Kamala Harris. Go.
No, that's probably your politics
God.
podcast. You already used that one too.
Yeah.
No such thing. I want an answer, Chapman.
All right, no, I'm gonna
Kill them all.
Fuck, Mary, kill.
Actually, that's
David,
probably illegal
Chatwin,
to say.
Eric. Between the
No.
three of us. who you
Goodbye,
fucking,
everyone.
Who you marrying? I marry Chatwin, fuck David, and kill myself. Goodbye, everyone. Everything is everything. Everything is Everything is an ABD Productions podcast. Executive produced and hosted by David Abdu, Chatwin Cray, and Eric Helling. Video and audio captured by Riverside.fm. If you have any inquiries, please reach out to us via everythingiseverything69@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.